Hello and welcome to another ItsTheMattC Amiibo Squad Strike. Yeah, I don't really have, much energy and motivation to do anything like really heavy duty. Well, at least today. So I thought I'd just, kick back a bit, take things easy, and watch some of my Amiibo fight each other again on teams. You all seem to enjoy the previous edition of Squad Strike that I did last year. So I figured, you know what? Why not do it again with some new faces and a mixture of familiar faces as well? I've already assigned 30 Amiibo to this task. I'm going to assign them to teams of 3. And then at the end, we're going to have the MVPs of each set of 3 on teams of 5 at the end of the video. So be sure to check that out. And also, if you are interested in more Amiibo stuff, then my Discord server has an Amiibo event going on. If you want to join in, I want to see some of your scary performances from your Amiibo. So be sure to have a replay of them handy. Join the Discord. There'll be a link in the description below for anyone who's interested, and you'll be able to see what's what in there. Anyway, enough rambling on. Let's get the first 2 teams of 3 started. So, this is interesting. We have a very strong opening team on Team Red over there. We have Big Boss, Bonesaw, and the current reigning champion, Mandolin. But on the other team, we have Dante, who is a bit of a wild card, Ice Bride, who is pretty good, I'd say, and Maximilian, who is a finalist, and he's going to be up against Big Boss, so this ought to be a very interesting first bout, especially with the order being like this. Peach has got the home turf advantage here. No telling how it's going to change things, though, especially with that item combo. Look at the juggles. It has been a while since I've last let them stretch their legs, so need to get accustomed to how they play. Right now, alright, stomps Peach. Oh, that was a very delayed taunt. Alright, Maximilian's coming into play, and with that insta-droppy, you know he's going to be doing some mad stuff. Kinda like that. Oh, nice trap with the grenade egg. That bit of ingenuity is why they are a champion at all. Oh, alright, that's 2. Caught with the drill. Oh, God. Big Boss immediately dropping in with the Bowser Bomb. Alright, now it's Big Boss's turn to hold the line. And it's Dante he has to fend off. He hasn't got a good position going into this, but at the same time, he's also Bowser, so, don't be too surprised if he pulls it all the way back. Only a Chad parries Bowser forward smash. He's very patient, very meticulous. I think the next smash attack might win this one. Oh, Dante's managing to clean it up for Team Blue. What an upset. I guess he still has some tricks of his own to share. Now we have an interesting dilemma because Maximilian is Team Blue's MVP without a doubt. But who is the MVP on Team Red? Is it Bonesaw or is it Big Boss? Honestly, I'm willing to give it to Big Boss, because not only did he take out Maximilian, he was very close to eliminating Dante as well. Like, he very easily could have won that. So, Big Boss is the MVP of Team Red, Maximilian is the MVP of Team Blue. So, now it's on to our next match. Now, this is a very interesting one. We have Steeville, we have Taskmaster, and I think we have the first of the Gen 4ers on stage. Because we not only have Scarface the Kazuya, we also have Iron Fist the Lucario, the most recent amiibo at the time of this recording. Basically, this is going to decide once and for all whether or not Steve or Kazuya is the one that's ban-worthy. And they're starting off with the front-loading here by sending Steve-O out first. Against Taskmaster, that could be a bit of a risk. Or it might not, we don't really know how this is going to proceed. Because Taskmaster did dominate Steve-O in the friendly earlier in the year, after a bit of a rough start. But there were items in play there, and there's nothing of the sort here. It's just their own ingenuity they're gonna have to rely on. And Steve is kinda struggling here. But knowing him, he's probably gonna pull something out of his back pocket. Okay, no! He just gets sent to space by Taskmaster. Well, now it's Iron Fist's turn to test himself against an amiibo, because he hasn't really done that before today. He's got a hell of a first test on his hands. If he manages to get a strong hit off, he's going to kill Blink. But he needs to actually land it. Yep, that'll do it. Oh, but now he has to deal with the Kazuya. He's got to make the most of that aura while he can. Oh, Frozone's got a gun. Oh, this could get real interesting. He's using his tools against him. I like it. Against Kazuya, I'm not entirely sure that it'll be enough, but... Oh, that's... that's rough. Little Mac didn't even get a chance to play. Well, Scarface is the obvious MVP from the blue team, and Iron Fist is the MVP of the red team, just by default, really. Now, this is another interesting team dynamic. We have some powerhouses in Darkseid and Riddler alongside the Blob. On the blue team, we also have King K. Ratos, and also 2 more Gen 4 characters in Liar Liar and The End. So this is going to be interesting. Someone on Team Red doesn't belong. Not sure who it is, by the way, but we'll find out soon enough. And they're starting out with a big boy battle right out of the gate. K. Ratos versus the Riddler. And he is struggling. It's not even been 10 seconds. And he's already almost out. Oh, that was a beautiful trap. Alright. It's gonna have to be up to the newbies to make up the deficit. Liar Liar also not having gone up against Amiibo, same with The End. So this one ought to be interesting. It's a good litmus test to see if they're worthy. I can't remember if K. Ratos was in the MVP's team in the last one, but he's definitely not going to be in the MVP team today. That's for certain. Riddler making a very strong case for himself here. But he's pretty badly wounded. And even if he does manage to take Bayonetta out, as he almost did there, and there, he's gonna have to fight Sephiroth at the end. Alright, it's gonna have to happen. And remember, Sephiroth has Armor Knight. So this isn't gonna be straightforward for him. Yep. The End claiming the Riddler at last. Now he's got to go up against Darkseid. What? What just happened? Victory! It's like he just gave up or something. Well, the Riddler is the Red Team MVP, the first victory for Red. and the end is the MVP of blue team just by default, really. If the Riddler brings that sort of fire into the qualifiers and then the tournament itself, he would have a strong case this year. Now, another interesting set of team dynamics. We have the likes of Mr. T and the Aegis on Team Red, but we also have DK West and Hermes on Team Blue, as well as the immense glass cannon Megamind, who is starting this one against Mama Luigi. Alright, let's see if Megamind can make the use of that power he possesses. Very much making the most of it, good lord. Oh, he's got a hold of the scythe, and he dropped it. Oh no! Just the misfire to instantly wreck him. And it very easily could have happened to West too. Alright, let's see if DK West can take Mama Luigi down without having to tap into the giant form. He'll probably need it going into the Mr. T battle. Or he could just get donked. Jeez Louise. Alright, well, Mama Luigi's confirmed his MVP status. Jesus. Now Hermes has got it all to do. Not just against Mr. T, but also against the Aegis. I mean, if Sonic can pull it back, then, you know, props to him. Because he's got all of the odds against him right now. And right now, he is able to frustrate him with that speed. Oh, beautiful parries. Hermes not quite content to throw in the towel, though. Has to make the most of that speed. Oh, and that's game. Alright, well, that makes it straightforward, I think. I think Mama Luigi is very easily the red MVP, and Hermes is the blue MVP by default. There are so many teammates just not doing their jobs, and it's kind of saddening. Alright, here's our final 3v3, and we've got quite the interesting one. MS Hammer and Fortune are set to clash once again, but they've got some interesting backup. There's Mira and the Ice Climbers on Team Red, and Min Min and the recently trained Captain Falcon in the blue team. We've got quite a lot of tight matchups to consider, so there's a lot to take in here. And interestingly enough, we have the red-clad, white-haired fighters going first. Mira is going to have a strong advantage given her sense of power. But Fortune could surprise us, as has been the case in the past. Oh. Nice use of that. Alright, unlike the previous openings, this has been very even. There's not been a whole lot in it. Oh, yep, Fortune gets skewered. Alright, now it's Min Min's turn. We'll see if Min Min can use some of that hype gameplay. Alright, that wasn't exactly hype, but it's okay, she's just warming up. She was looking for actual competition, and she's gonna find it with MS Hammer. He's looking to get back into the good books after his shock exit to Pauling in the last tournament. And he really is not messing around here. Blue team's chances all hinge on All Might. Oh, he very nearly got the Falcon Punch there. Could have been devastating. He's very close to landing them, just can't quite get the timing right. Oh! Brutal confirm. Alright. Well, MS Hammer and Colonel Noodles are both the MVPs of their teams, and it's gonna make for an interesting selection once we set up for the 5v5. I'll see you there in just a moment. Alright, here is our 5v5 MVPs only team. We've got quite a lot of interesting ones on deck here. On red, we have Iron Fist, Maximilian, The End, Hermes, and Colonel Noodles. And on blue team, we have MS Hammer, Big Boss, Mama Luigi, the Riddler, and Scarface. Should be a lot of interesting dynamics here. And it looks like they're sending in father against adopted son with Maximilian versus Big Boss. And I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna make things a best of 3 between these two teams. See who's truly the best of the best. Maximilian obviously wanting more revenge for losing that final to Big Boss all those years ago. And by all of those years ago, I mean 2. And he's making a very strong case for himself here. As tanky as Big Boss is, he is struggling to keep up with him. Oh, good parry. And the punish to boot. Oh. Oh, just a little too much for him to recover from. Alright, next up is Luigi. See if he can make use of that scythe to cleave Maximilian down. Oh, Maximilian's got it. He's seen what happened in that match. He's taken the initiative against him. Oh. Alright, Luigi takes that one. Now Sephiroth arrives. A much different test for him. And he failed that test. Alright, let's see how MS Hammer deals with this Sephiroth. Oh, that's a signature. His bread and butter combo. What was he trying to do there? That was weird. Alright, The End is kind of cleaning house right now. He's got the Riddler up next. Oh, he's activated the metal form. Oh! Nice confirm. Had to sacrifice his metal form, basically, to make the most of that, but he's taken a significant threat off the board. Hermes, by comparison, is struggling hard. Oh, he could have actually trapped him. Oh! Alright. That rage power really came in clutch, I guess. And then Scarface shot him point blank. Well, Kazuya is the only one left on Team Blue, but he's Kazuya. So it's not going to be so easy for Min Min or Lucario. Oh! Alright, Min Min with the finishing blow to make it 1-0 to the Reds. Alright, we're into potentially the round decider. This time they're sending in Scarface first, as well as The End. Might make the dynamic a little more interesting. He's still got some guns. Oh, whoa! Whoa! He doesn't care for his gun. He's just ready to use the martial arts instead. Alright, he's starting to pull it back, though. He needs to be careful not to let this get away from him. Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. Now it's Maximilian's turn. What the hell was he going for there? Might have just caused his death. Oh, yeah. Should have side beat. He might have stood a chance that way. But now Lucario's on the table, and he has a type advantage against Kazuya. So if he gets a strong hit on the board, assuming he doesn't just get battered around like a piñata, can't afford to be passive. He needs to get him. Alright, there he goes. Alright, Lucario's at prime aura power. And he's got to make the most of it. he didn't make the most of it. Team Red are getting absolutely walloped this time. It's soon gonna have to depend on Sonic just to keep them in this. Although, mind you, last time there was a very big imbalance in the teams. So, you know what? If it goes to a round 3, I'm all about it. Oh, that was a very late hit. Goodness me. Alright, it's all down to Sonic to try and claw back as much of this as he can. It is really not looking good for him. MS Hammer must have been pissed. Alright, there he goes. And then runs headlong into Ridley, giving Blue Team the victory. And we are going to a game 3. Alright, this is the final round, the decider. And it looks like the team order is the End first against Big Boss. They're saving their big gun, Scarface, for last. So, this could be interesting. Yeah, how appropriate that we're playing the grand finale for the final match. Oh, I half expected a parry. So far, the End is not really threatening Big Boss. Not as much as he would threaten the others. He's been in the Armor Knight shoes before. He knows that it's not always a winner. Should have just released. Oh, that was a good parry to punish, though. Oh, manages to make use of the rage power, knocks the End out. Alright, now it's Min Min's turn. Bowser is gonna get knocked out. He just needs to put as much damage on the board as he can before that happens. Remember, he's got those thick defenses. He's gonna be living for a long time. In fact, he could steal a second fighter here. Nope. Alright, he's put them in a good position, though. Oh! Luigi immediately finishes the job, just stabs her right through the back. It's moments like that that make me glad that I packed the scythe. And, you know, he gave that moment of entertainment while he lasted. Alright, the Riddler's been good today, so let's see if he can make Maximilian suffer a bit. Oh, tried to drag him down with the drill. Not quite making it work, though. Oh. Bad DI? I'm gonna say that was bad DI. I'm also just not going to acknowledge the 60% combo that he just did. Oh, good tech. Very life-saving. And he's up against Iron Fist now. This has been the climactic battle that I really expected it to be. And, okay, Iron Fist does manage to get him out just barely. Team Blue's chances now hinge on Scarface the Kazuya. Oh, nearly gets hit by that bullet, and that one. Just Matrix bullet dodges. They both could very easily kill each other. Oh. 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 He was going out there to try and do it. Oh! A kick in the back from Iron Fist. And that seals it for the red team. Very nice performance. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed that little adventure, because, goddamn. So, again, be sure to visit the Discord server if you want to see your amiibo appear in a video of mine. I'll link it in the description below, because there is a special event going along that you might be interested in. And as for the next amiibo, that's gonna happen relatively soon, but that's neither here nor there. So, either way, throw us a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and I'll see you on whatever I do next. Take care now!